Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome to our channel again. It's another time that the Lord has made, and we are glad to come to you again with some insight, with some knowledge. Thank you for following us. Thank you for subscribing. Consider subscribing. Please subscribe so that you can be part of our family. Subscribe, hit the bell so that every video you upload, you'll not be bypassed by some knowledge that we are sharing here on our channel. Today I want us to speak about, first of all, your girl Sarah. Remember, Sarah M here. It's my delight always to come to you, always to bring some knowledge, some insight to you, whether spiritual or any other knowledge that I'm bringing to you. It's always my delight. God has given me a very curious mind, and I like digging knowledge here and there, and it will be selfish of me just to sit with all this knowledge without sharing to the world. And that's why this channel exists. So thank you for being part of us. Keep subscribing, keep watching and following us. So what are we talking about today? Today I want us to discuss about names. Yes, names. You heard that. Everybody and every place has a name. We are identified by our name. Names are not just those words that we mention or the letters that we pronounce. Names carry huge power, more than we think, more than we can imagine. Name is our identity. Yeah, when you're looking for somebody, you have to mention them by their name so that people can easily identify who you're looking for, who you're referring to. So today I want us to dig a little bit deeper and see the weight that the name carries from the Bible, and whether in the Bible or not. And remember, at the end of the day, life is spiritual. So what does your name mean? Especially for us Africans. Yes, we follow some funny cultures, sometimes without knowledge, sometimes because we found our ancestors doing them. So we just follow it blindly without knowing that you're creating trouble for the next generation, for our children, for our descendants. And in Africa, we name after some cultures. They name after people who are dead. You know, some cultures they name their children after seasons. Some they name their children after places, but there is a reason for that, and you find that these names carry a lot of weight, and that's why some people suffer. It's not just a name, it carry weight. It's a huge identity, you know. Imagine someone has been named after somebody who practiced witchcraft, you know. Especially from where I come from, we name after people, you know, like if I'm married, I name after their parents, after the aunties, like that. So, and you find that we just think we have, oh, I've named after my parents, oh, my parents' name shouldn't be forgotten, you know, I need to name my kids after my mother or after my dad so that their name can be carried forward. For what? It is more than that. They are characters that follows those names. They are behaviors that the people who had those names initially had it. So the moment you place this name on this kid, you are doing them more harm than you think, or more good rather, you know. Who are these people that you're naming after your children? Who are they? What was their behavior? What was their belief? What did they used to practice, you know? And before the missionaries came in Africa, you know, people used to believe in funny things, in idols, in witchcraft. In some of them are witch doctors. So imagine you have named your child after a witch doctor, and then your child is having all manner of characters, all manner of behaviors. They are disturbing you. They can't get anything at school. They are chaos everywhere in the society, at school. And then you start like, what's wrong with my kid? Most probably it's your name. check in the Bible. What did God do to names? God himself, and God himself knew name carried weight. Abraham was Abram before his name was changed. There is a reason why God changed his name. He knew the blessing that I want to release to this man cannot be, I will bless all your descendants, I will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you. All those promises that he was given, God knew they will not manifest if this guy Abram will go with the name Abram. So the name had to be changed because the name had a problem. There is no reason why the name. You don't want to tell me God didn't have a good reason to change his name. Of course, he had a good reason. And that is why I'm telling you this moment that names carry weight. The wife of Abraham was called Sarai, and God had to change this name from Sarai to Sarah so that this couple can carry the promises that God had promised them. God had to change the name that they were given by their parents, which means those names had issues. It's not all that. Jacob was changed their name from what? From Jacob to Israel. Why was he changed? Why was his name changed? Jacob meant what? The name Jacob meant a con man, and actually he had conned the brother. He had stolen the birthright of Esau. So God knew, I want to release blessing to this guy, and for him to be blessed, I have to change his name from Jacob to Israel. So the name was changed for a good reason, and that should show us that names carry power. And it's not all that. A lot of there are other people in the Bible. There are a lot of people that changed their name. Paul changed his name. Paul was very wicked. He did all manner of bad stuff. He killed believers. And when he changed from darkness to light, his name was changed also. So that imagine, he's the person who wrote like 3/4 of books of New Testament. Because his name was changed, his identity was changed. And today, what does your name bear? You who is aspiring to be a parent, what are you planning to name your child? Even some of these names you call Christian, have you checked their meaning? Or you just you just want to name it to your kid because it's fashionable, because it sounds cool, because you want to look like a cool digital parent, so you just pick names anyhowly and brand it to your kids without caring the spiritual implication that is going to bring to the future of your child. And so all I want you to urge you out there, some of you need to cleanse your names, because the people you were named after, especially this habit of calling people after other people, some dead people, or some, whether they are alive or dead, you start having struggles that you were never meant to carry them, just because you're carrying an identity that is not yours, that was never meant to be yours. So your name has weight, and there is something you can do to your name. You can cleanse it. You can cleanse it by the blood of Jesus. We have an advantage. We have an advantage. The blood of Jesus that cleanses everything, white to be white as snow. So this blood of Jesus can cleanse your name, whatever things that your name bears that does not give breakthrough or make your life bearable. You can cleanse it. You can change it. Of course, it can remain the same, but in the spiritual realm, you have changed it through the blood of Jesus. And all I want for parents out there, even the names you're giving to your businesses, be mindful. Give it have a revelation. Don't just wake up one morning and copy something and then paste it onto you without caring what it means. Be careful, be intentional, be very, very intentional and spiritual to the names that you're picking, whether for your children, whether for your pets, whether for your businesses, even the places we live. Sometimes some places have very funny names, very weird names, and then you go and live there, and then you're tormented by territorial demons, because those demons have been permitted by the name that is given to that place. The name was given demonically, maybe some rituals took place there, and it became an altar. So you blindly just go and live there. Before you know it, yes, everything is going haywire in your life. Why? Because of the name of a place. So what am I trying to tell you today is mind the name that you're picking for your children, for your workplace, for where you want to live, and above it all, your name, you yourself. So without I know the message is home. I know you have understood. I know you have a revelation today of what your name carries and what you can do for it to not to bring you things that you don't wish to see in your life. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. You don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share. Yes, and above it all, I love you so much. Keep us company till our next. Shalom, shalom, shalom.